picture.
Yep.
Khap, my Farangatang friends, and Puan Kuntai. And we're in Kanchanaburi again. Kanchanaburi. Anyway, we're here again, and we're going to be staying at a new hotel that we've not been to before. So we'll give you the lowdown on that, prices, and what have you, give you the tour from the door. I don't even know what it's called. We've just pulled up here. It's near a bridge. If you know the town at all, there's a white bridge further down from the famous bridge on the River Kwai, and we're on the other side of the river, so we'll have a look. And welcome to the tour from the door. Okay, so we're at the Raintree Boutique Hotel. I'm just going to whizzle around and give you a view of the room. So it's a little bit messy because we've just arrived, but you've got this kind of bench here. There's 2 seats there with these straps on. This is all our gear as per usual. Over here we have a refrigerator and bin. We've got all your felicities here, glasses, and there's some complimentary water. 2 bottles of that. Got a kettle. And this is a bit unusual. We've got a cocktail set. There's the stirrer there. We've got a couple of glasses. We even got the shaker. A couple of glasses here, and then some bowls and gold cutlery. So, quite luxurious. Let's have a look at the bathroom and toilet. Okay, it's a bit dark in here. We've got a light switch. Oh, there we are. Right, so there's the shower. We've got shampoo and conditioner there. Complimentary. Towel roll. Sink. And here's our kamikaze. Okay, so there you go, that's the bathroom. Don't know what that space is for down there. Hiding and scaring members of the family. Jumping out and going, "Wah!" to scare them. Perhaps, I don't know. Anyway, moving on. So, the main part of the room, we've got this wonderful wooden table and chair set, which is great. And this is the bed. Nice big bed there. We've got all these sort of weaved baskets, which is quite nice. Decor, kind of matches the lights and everything. And this is the balcony. Over there, we'll go out there in a second. We have a TV, a massive TV, very big. Get Wi-Fi in here as well, there you go. So there seems to be lots of switches. One of the things I like to look for is if you've got places where you can power up your devices. So we've got a plug socket on that side, and all the switches for the lights, and it's the same on the other side. I don't know whether you can see that. I'll go over. Nice bench. So yeah, so the decor and everything's pretty modern and nice. Now we're going out on the balcony. One of the things that I always find really bizarre, they've got a bath, but it's outside on the balcony. Everyone can see your bum. Look at that, looks like a mic. Bit of karaoke in the bath. Does it work? Yes, it does. Okay. There's no table outside, but you have got these chairs, these director chairs, which are quite nice. Somewhere to dry your clothes. And we've got a bridge. You can probably just about see the pool there. I'll go down and get some shots of that later. But we have stayed over there at a hotel. Noisy git. We stayed over there at that hotel over there. I can't remember what it was called, but they have an area down by the river where you can go and eat. There's like a restaurant. People who weren't staying there used to go. So there you go, there's a view. And that is the room. Coming back in, walking back the other way, taking everything in so you get a good idea. And that, my friends, Puan Puan Kuntai and for orangutans, was the tour from the door. Okay, so this is outside the room. The room, by the way, was 2,500 baht, and it is a Saturday. And this is the view you get just looking through these concrete blocks. Bit prison-like, but it is what it is. Okay, there you go. I'm going to swing round. There you go, and that's the corridor. I'm not going to stay too long in that because there's people coming up. Well, they actually went and then they came back again. Here and back, here and back. Shot the Nasta there, relaxing on these big cushiony things. Go and take a look at the river. Oh, we're here. Can you get down there? Looks like you can. Some steps. Yeah, so there's little villa rooms there, and the villa rooms have their own little swimming pools, and you can rent those for 4,000. I think it's 4,500. Oh, it's like I'm actually standing in the River Kwai, or the River Kwai, whatever it's called. Good view. And there's the bridge. Guy fishing there. Let's zoom in. So this is what the resort looks like from the river. As you can see, it's quite modern. The other thing to remember is it's rainy season at the moment, so all the rivers are quite swollen. So we're moving very rapidly towards the end of rainy season, but it still means that all the rivers are quite high at the moment. You can tell by looking down here. I'm going to show you in a second. You can see a tyre, and the tyre is holding up the little pier that I'm standing on, and it's totally submerged, so that gives an idea of how deep it is at the moment. Okay, heading back up the steps towards the hotel. There's our in the pool. Having a splash about, there he is. That's one of our nephews. Oh, I'm going to get myself down on one of these cushion things. Just going to cut through the reception area. It's not very big. Ice cream. Got any beers? This is the car park. That's where we are. We're on the second floor up there. Let's get a shot of the sign. just going to have a little walk on the bridge. There is a 7-Eleven across the other side of the river, and I was hoping to get a couple of beers. Naz said, oh, we should go later, but I want to get some footage. B-roll. It's quite a busy road, this, actually. I can't be gone too long because I've got the key card and nobody can get in the room. Looks like there's two bridges here, actually. There's this one, and then there's one behind the white barrier there. I wonder if that's like for foot passengers or something. Don't know. So this is another shot of the hotel. Don't know whether you can see now. Down there. There's a big island there in the river. And I don't know whether you can see it, but that building there is the Raintree Hotel, which we've stayed in and done a review of. Just coming off to the other end now of the bridge. I'm just hoping I'm not going to get attacked by dogs. There's a lot of rabies about at the moment. Certainly in Bangkok. Not too sure about around here though. Don't want to take any chances though, do we? Don't end up getting bitten. Don't mind if they bark. If they start barking, I'll just turn around and go back. In fact, I might just do that anyway. Yeah, I take it that must be an old bridge. Obviously it's not really suitable for heavy traffic. I'll have to have a look on Google or something like that and find out why there's two bridges here, and this one doesn't seem to be being used. Nice views over here though. You can see in the distance the mountains are covered in clouds because I think it's going to start raining. As I said before, it's rainy season. Let's have a look, zoom in. Yeah, I can't really leave now there. Get back with the key card. Yeah, so that's a hotel we've stayed in. You can see the restaurant there, and do pie and chips and things like that there. So, as I say, other people come from around in the area just to eat at the restaurant. I'll put in what it's called at the bottom because I can't remember off the top of my head. Got the 3 pagoda pass there on the lamppost. Just found another way through. They got kayaks here as well, so I guess this is where you have breakfast. It's alright, isn't it? Toilets. Disabled toilet. And now we're back at the pool. Wow, it's gone dark pretty quick. I was only out for a few minutes. All the lights are on, but nobody's home. Here we are, 3:10. Whoa, drop the card. Hey, oh, what am I like? Well, I'm glad I turned back on that bridge because it's absolutely chucking it down now, and I didn't have an umbrella.
Anyway, what we'll do now is we'll go over to the bottom of the viaduct, and I will show you on the viaduct. Looks all splendid. You can see the hugeness of the structure. You can look across there. Probably the best view of it when you're down here. You'll see the castellations on it if you look at the fort. So let's get up there and take a look at it. Right, so there we go. We're up on level with the viaduct. And if you don't like Castlefield Viaduct,
Adios amigos, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye!
I'm in Bangkok, travel, food and lifestyle.